this is my desk, or rather I should say this is my setup. It's located in an arcade and a lot of things happen, whether it be sleeping, spinning around in my chair, or what really happens is I get a lot of work done. My setup is what I call home. Obviously it's not my real home, but it's a place where I'm comfortable at and where things need to happen. And the only way for things to happen is if I have an efficient setup. For me, with the location I have, the best kind of desk I've had is an L desk. But what's even more important is what's on the desk, under the desk, and above the desk. But to jump to my main computer, I'm rocking a Hackintosh / gaming computer, which I built almost a year ago. The computer features tons of hard drive space, tons of RAM, a i5 processor, an NVIDIA 760 graphic card, and overall it has great specs for editing as well as playing video games. But don't worry, I'm not playing video games on the OS X operating system. I do have Windows 8 installed so I can boot up into Windows 8 or Mac OS X. Also, the Hackintosh is connected to an Asus monitor. It's a 23-inch monitor. It's just HD. It's nothing too fancy, not IPS or anything. And then also there is a Dell monitor connected so I can have multiple displays. Though the Dell monitor only is VGA, it's a few years old, so I just use it for little windows and whatnot, nothing like editing. Now moving on to my secondary machine, I have a MacBook Pro from 2011. It's a 13-inch computer. I mostly use it for school and just sits on the L portion of my desk, and I just use it for a lot of school applications. But it's definitely due for an upgrade because I really want a MacBook Pro which I can really edit on, since this computer really isn't doing it justice. Anyway, jumping to audio, on my desk I have a set of Yamaha NSA 635 studio monitors. These are a few years old, but they really do sound pretty nice. They're connected to an old Ankia amplifier which I got at a flea market a few years ago. The amplifier really doesn't have a place to go, so it just sits under my desk. And underneath the amplifier though is a set of PA speakers which I use when I'm having a party in my basement, or they'll sometimes be taken out and brought to other locations so I can have some good audio in, well, other locations. Jumping back onto my desk though, I kind of have a little audio setup on the side. I have a USB mixer which is managing all the audio going to and from my Hackintosh, and connected to the audio mixer obviously is my speakers, but also is my microphone. I have an XLR microphone. It's an Audio-Technica AT2020. It's sitting on a simple mic stand which I got from Amazon. And what's nice is I can swing the microphone out when I have to use it, and I can put it away when I don't have to use it so I can utilize my desk. And that's kind of the goal with my desk, is yes, it has a lot of stuff on it that I can use for functionality, but also things can be put away so I can have room on my desk to work. To put away things like a camera body or lenses, I stick them in a shelf on top of my desk. That's where I usually keep my Canon Vixia as well as my Canon T3i and lenses. And then next to that, I just have odds and ends like USBs, SD cards, a little flashlight. But when it comes to putting away wires and CDs and whatnot, then they really have to go away. Next to my desk is a simple storage cart, which holds a lot of things I don't need to see on a day-to-day basis. The first drawer is a bit random. It holds a lot of CDs and DVDs, but also some documentation packets on products I've received. The next drawer then is supposed to hold a lot of camera gear and audio gear. I have like microphones, my Zoom H1, that's where other like camera accessories are gonna go. Not to say it's very organized. The final drawer is made to hold basically all wires and also light bulbs because I need a lot of those for shooting videos. Unfortunately, all my drawers really aren't that organized, they always get messy. So is this a good storage option for me? No, but it's what I'm using right now. Besides my computers, my audio gear, my storage, the other things that need to be on my desk is lighting. I shoot a lot of videos, so I obviously need lighting. And on my desk, I have two simple clamp lights which I got from Home Depot. These light up my background very nicely in my videos. But these lights aren't enough for me, so I also have 2 to 3 light stands which move around constantly when I'm working on a video. And to tie up some odds and ends now, on top of my desk is the iLoud Bluetooth speaker I own. This is just so if anyone comes in and wants to connect to a Bluetooth speaker, they can, and it's already set up. Also underneath my Dell monitor is where I have a little USB SD card reader, which is what I use all the time to transfer all my video files. And I also keep my remote controls for my cameras underneath the Dell monitor just so I don't misplace them. And then on top of the Dell monitor, I have a webcam which kind of faces into my Asus monitor, so you don't see a lot of the background like the couch and the arcade machine, just so I have a little bit of a better background look when I'm shooting videos. So there you have it. There's my setup, there's my computer setup, my video setup, my camera, my lights are always moving around, my computer relatively is in its same location, the laptop though is always moving around, but like I said, this is my setup, this is what has worked for me, and will it change? Of course it will. My setup is always improving, always changing. Next time I might have a completely different desk, maybe a new computer, you never know. If you have any questions on my setup, you can leave them in the comment section below. Also though, check out the description. I'm going to try to have a link to basically every product I talked about in today's video. Also though, in the comment section below, if you post any pictures on your setup, if you made a video on your setup, leave a link so we can all check it out. Anyway, that's going to be the video for today. If you like this kind of video, please let me know in the comment section below. Anyway guys, my name is Eric, this is Tech Inside, and I'll see you in the next video.